And hope you feel better.
The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Well, hello and welcome everyone. My name is Stephen Wright, and it's great to see so many people joining us today from all over the world. Now, I do realise that we've got a lot of current Jobson members and Jobson owners with us today, and it's great to see so many of you here. And we've also got some guests here today, and no doubt that you've been invited by someone to come along and listen to some information, and you're probably wondering, well, what is this thing and what are they going to share with us? And we'll take some time today to not only share with you what it is, we'll share with you how it works, and we'll also talk to you a little bit about, we're going to be talking to you about how you can give something away for free and how you can make money from that. And you can give it away to anyone, anywhere in the world. We're going to talk to you about a business that has perfect timing. It has a massive market. In fact, the marketplace is as big as it gets, in my opinion. But you decide that. The marketplace consists of, take a moment now and think about, who do you know who uses a computer, a desktop or a laptop? Who do you know who uses a smartphone or a tablet, one of those mobile devices? That's how big the marketplace is. We're going to share with you proven results, and we're going to do all of that in 20 to 30 minutes. So, but just before we get started, let me cover some quick housekeeping things. There's no doubt, as we're going through this information, you may have some questions come up, and I just want to let you know and ease your mind right now. We're going to be able to answer your questions. You'll probably find as we go through the presentation, your questions will get answered. But even if we don't, at the end of the presentation, we're going to share with you exactly how you can get those questions answered. Is that fair enough? And I'd also like to say to all our eager bee members we have here, please, we request that you do not record any of our webinars. From time to time, we may record them, but we make a special request that no one record or distribute any part of this information, and we certainly hope that you respect that. So with all of that out of the way, let's get started, because we've got some exciting information to share with you. As I mentioned, we're going to talk about how you can actually make money by giving away something of tremendous value for free. Now, you're probably curious, how is it possible to make money by giving something away? Well, it all really comes down to what's being given, the value of it, and why people the world over would be going crazy for it. So before we even go into the money, let us share with you what it is we're giving away for free. Allow us to introduce you to Jobson. Now, Jobson is a social network and a mobile games platform. And as on any social network, people can join for free all over the world. And then they use that to communicate and connect with people from almost anywhere. Now, the Jobson social network is free on computer, tablet, smartphone, and is jam-packed with many of the best things available on the internet today. Fun ways to communicate, amazing games, an unbelievable avatar creator system, complete with high-fashion shopping, top-notch education, free software, access to some of the very best videos and websites, instant access straight away to all the very best videos and websites on the internet, and a unique rewards program with a new twist that you'll absolutely love. And by the way, you can count on even more great features constantly appearing on Jobson for your enjoyment. Now, here's the crazy part. I hope you're sitting down for it. If this is the first time you've heard this information, it may shock you. Like most other social networks, Jobson generates an income from its free system, generates revenue. Unlike those others, Jobson shares that income with its members. Wow. Now, we're going to get into the money, but right now, let's share a few of the things that makes Jobson so special for its members. And we'll start with the Jobson Rewards Program. Now, like any other rewards programs, normally you get points based on the amount of money spent, right? And you may already have a rewards card which you use yourself, maybe at your department store, your grocery store. your petrol station and pharmacy when you make a purchase. Now, these programs do offer customers added value for money. You'd be spending the money anyway, right? But what if you didn't have to spend money to earn points? I know it sounds crazy, right? But at Jobson, we are a little crazy because members can earn points, we call them social points, without spending any money. Social points offer tremendous value within the Jobson community. You collect them free in numerous ways, and then you can go and spend them as you wish. Now, the first social points are earned just by registering as a free member. Follow the simple steps to gain full access to the Jobson social network, and you are rewarded with your first 30 social points. It's pretty simple. Then you just turn around and you let all your friends know about this great thing and earn 30 more matching social points for each person you refer who registers successfully. Now, once you log into your own Jobson, you'll discover other ways to earn social points and matching social points, like in the Jobson games that are available on computers, tablets and smartphones. And once you see the games for yourself, you'll realise that amazing is clearly an understatement. Fast-moving, exciting, challenging, they're a whole lot of fun. Our members love them. Jobson games are a treasure trove of rewards, gems, social points. Prize entries flow freely throughout gameplay. Other more tangible prizes, such as tablets, are up for grabs to those keen enough players who rise to the challenge. Now, let me ask you this. How would you feel if you gave something away to someone, like Emma in Japan? You gave it away to Emma, and Emma won a Dragon Touch. And she's done that all for free. Imagine that. And there's Maria in the Philippines who gave it to Emma, and she won a Dragon Touch as well. That's our matching prize system. Look, we've got people, these are our weekly prize winners just for February. This is happening now, folks. It's already happening. And games are hot. Did you know they're one of the biggest trends on the internet? Popular games like Candy Crush and Clash of Clans, I'm sure you've heard of them. They are making anywhere from $500,000 to over $2 million a day in revenue for their owners. That's daily revenue. Imagine that. Now at Jobson, we have a way for you to get a piece of that action. With Jobson games, you can earn money when others play the games. Now, let's now talk a little bit about our avatars. Now, like games, they're one of the hottest trends on the internet. And we have the best of the best here at Jobson. And soon, you can get set up with your very own avatar and enjoy time in the avatar shops like all our other members, where you can get all the latest additions to our fashion and accessories with your free social points. We give you the social points, and then you can go and have fun with them in the avatar store. Now, this is another Jobson first. You make money when others spend their free social points, and you make real money in the avatar store. That's right. The company gives us social points and then pays the sponsor of whoever spends those points within the avatar system. It's true. Now, I know it sounds too good to be true, and you're probably saying, how could they do that? How is that possible? Well, when I share with you, it's going to make a lot of sense to you. You see, the Jobson Rewards program is subsidised by the revenue generated from the social network. Just like Facebook generates revenue through their members playing games and through their advertising. Makes sense, doesn't it? Now, look, we could continue explaining and go on for another hour all of the value people receive for free in Jobson. But we know that you've been invited to hear about how you can make money with that. So we think by now you realise just how easy it'll be to give away all of this great stuff for free to anyone anywhere in the world. So let's talk about how you make the money, okay? It's really simple. You become a Jobson owner. Now, as a Jobson owner, you have the opportunity to represent the complete Jobson product line. and participate in our revenue sharing program, as well as having access to all of the free member benefits. Now, when you purchase any one of our 4 Yobson product packages, we have 4 available, you are a Yobson owner. And all the Yobson product packages offer exceptional value, and I'm just going to share with you now just some of the things that are included in all of the packages. For example, the initial cost for all the free stuff that you have access to and all of your free members have access to, the company covers it. Things like the full-featured social networking and games platform, the ongoing prizes that people are receiving, those prizes and matching prizes, that's all covered by the company. You don't need to worry about that. That's all handled by them. The avatar creator system, the Yobson rewards, and all that stuff and more is covered by the company. That's all included. It gets better though. The company also covers all the ongoing costs. You don't have to worry about that, as new games and new free features are added to the Yobson social network. Another valuable feature included in all the packages is that it gives you the ability to cash in on the mobile games trend without being a games programmer yourself. Now, one of the key features in all the Yobson product packages is the inbuilt lead generation solution. I'm sure you'll agree that anyone in business knows they must have a list building system to continually be looking for more customers. It makes sense, doesn't it? And there's none better than Yobson. Let's give you an example. You may have heard of companies like Aweber, GetResponse or MailChimp. These companies provide a list building email hosting service that charge a monthly fee according to the number of subscribers you have on your list. For example, Aweber, I have an Aweber account, and just at the basic level, it costs me monthly $25 a month Australian. That's at the basic level. Now, as your list starts to grow, the cost increases, and the cost can get pretty expensive with these companies. Here's the good news. All Yobson product packages allow unlimited free members, doesn't matter how big your list gets, who enjoy, and these free members enjoy all the benefits of the Yobson free stuff. Using those other services, you constantly have to reach out to your subscribers to offer value so they stay on your list. You don't need to do that with Yobson. Yobson's doing all that for you with the prizes and adding more free stuff all the time. Makes you look good. Gets better though. Yobson, through its matching prize system, actually rewards your subscribers, or as we call them, free members, for referring others. This is a very powerful viral list building system, because when your free members refer others to Yobson, they're receiving all the rewards and the incentives for doing that, but those people they referred actually become your free members. So in other words, you have an automated system where your free members are not only growing your list, they're expanding your list for you. And there's no limits to the number of referrals that your free members can bring you. It's the ultimate list building system. Now, another valuable feature in the Yobson product packages is how Yobson got its name. The ability to brand your Yobson. Yobson stands for your own branded social network. And Yobson owners can promote other products, services or businesses, other opportunities to all of their free members. There are a variety of places on your social network and in the games where you can have your branding, which is seen by all of your free members. Now, the Yobson package you purchase will determine how much branding you have access to, okay? The more you pay, the more access you get. That makes sense, doesn't it? Now, all Yobson packages also includes the rights to advertise to the entire Yobson community. You just purchase an advertising package, just like you might pay to advertise on Google or Facebook. Our advertising packages are the most best priced anywhere in the world. That's our opinion, but you check out the prices. Can't be beat. Now, all the packages also include what we call a business in a box with training, support and marketing materials, an account management system that has real-time tracking, reports, product voucher system, an e-wallet system, everything you'd need to manage your business. Now, all of the packages include those features we mentioned. They come with a money-back guarantee, and the dollar amounts when you go through the purchase process are in US dollars. Now, there are 4 packages, and we, the Lifestyle Rockstars team, that's who we are, we recommend that you get started with either the low package, the low-cost entry package of the 125 basic package, or our most popular is the Pro Plus. Now, we will cover the differences and why we recommend these packages in a moment, because right now what we want to talk to you about is the revenue sharing program. We know you're pretty keen to know how we share the income and the money. So, the revenue sharing program is designed to create a passive residual income for you that will come in week after week, month after month, year after year. It keeps that money flowing long after you stop working. You can be out spending special time with your family and friends. You can even be on holidays. Even while you're sleeping, money will continue to come in. Isn't that what we all want? Now, you do that by giving away a valuable free product to anyone using a computer, smartphone, or tablet. Big marketplace, right? And there are 4 powerful revenue sources. Let's start and just touch on the games revenue. Now think about it. You're going to be able to give away these fabulous games that people will love to play, Yobson games. And you can give it away to anyone, anywhere in the world who uses a mobile device or computer. They're going to have fun playing the games. They're going to be sharing the games with others. They win social points and matching social points. They're winning prizes like all of these people and matching prizes from all around the world. This is all already happening. And while they're doing that, you're making money. Pretty cool. Now, 50% of the revenue received by the company that developed Yobson, the company's name is Smart Media, 50% of that revenue is shared with Yobson owners when the players are making gem purchases like they do in the games in Candy Crush and Clash of Clans and all those other games out there. When they're making in-game purchases for power-ups from the Apple or Google store, you're making money. 2 of the biggest companies in the world today, look at that credibility, Apple and Google, 50% of that revenue. Wow, that's one revenue source. Pretty powerful. Now, what about the social points? Now, this has never been done. There's reward programs like frequent flyers and air miles and all those reward programs. But now you can actually earn real money from that. The company pays out 50% when your free members make purchases with the social points in the Avatar shopping store. Now, I don't know, you can go and do a search on Google if you want on this. The Kim Kardashian Avatar game is generating close to $1 million daily. Look at that revenue, $1 million a day. Imagine when your free members get free social points, so they're getting them for free, and then they're having fun and they're going there. We've got members who love the social sharing aspect. They go and create these wonderful avatars, and then they're sharing them with all their friends. Some of them even get into competitions. Who's got the most stylish avatar? They look pretty great, don't they? And you're making money when they're doing that, and they're not spending money, they're spending their free social points. It's unheard of, friends. It's absolutely crazy. Now, at this time, I do need to make a disclaimer there. There are other ways where your free members can spend their social points. And that's great because they're having a lot of fun with them. However, because the company's giving the social points for free, the Avatar store is the only place where you do actually earn money on it. Make sense? It's a very popular place for the social points, but it's not the only place. Now, let's talk about the advertising packages. How would you like to be like Google and Facebook? They've generated billions of dollars through advertising. Online advertising is big business. This is how these companies made their name, how they're 2 of the biggest companies in the world today. Advertising. Well, now you have the chance to get into this lucrative revenue source with Yobson advertising. 65% of the advertising revenue shared with Yobson owners. Anyone, like affiliate marketers, internet marketers, network marketers, they can advertise to the whole Yobson community when they purchase an advertising package. Not a Yobson product package. We've also got advertising packages that start at $100, go up to $10,000. and 65% of that revenue. Non-profit organisations, professional organisations, businesses, they can all purchase advertising packages and you make money. And how many of those companies will want to buy a Jobson to brand their business? They'll want to buy a Jobson product package so they can brand their Jobson and then give it away to prospective customers, and it's advertising their business. Advertise to the whole community and brand to all of their free members. They get the branding by purchasing a Jobson product package. Also, there are millions of people like you who go online searching for ways to make money. You can now offer them a solution as well, the Jobson product package. How many of them will want to buy a Jobson product package and have the ability to have an unlimited number of free members from anywhere in the world and then make money when they're using it? Think about that. When they buy the Jobson product package, a variety of powerful income streams are generated. Direct bonuses, team sales bonuses, matching bonuses, and leadership bonuses. Now, a direct bonus is paid to the Jobson owner who makes a sale. We call them the sponsor. Now, the amount they earn is determined by the package they purchase, anywhere from $20 up to $150. Here's some good news for you. There is no limits to the amount of people you can share this with, and there's no limits to the amount of Jobson product packages that they can purchase. So there's no limits to the amount of direct bonuses you earn. But that's just one of the income streams from the Jobson product package. Each Jobson product package also includes team sales points, which counts towards team sales bonuses. So now these points are different than the social points. These points actually pay you real money. And Jobson owners have the potential to earn up to $50,000 a week from this income stream. And guess what? It's not based on the ones that you sell. It's based on all of the team sales. This provides you and the team with leverage where everyone benefits from the power of teamwork. Very lucrative, friends, very lucrative. One of the most powerful income streams I've ever seen in the home-based business industry. Now, we've also got matching and leadership bonuses which provide unlimited income potential that are paid out from Jobson product packages. The Jobson product package is our most valuable product that we offer. And that's why we wanted to cover all of the value that's included in those packages. Now you know, excuse me, now you know how simple it is for you to create an ongoing passive income where you can make money when you sleep. Let's talk to you about the best way to get started. The 4 Jobson product packages are the starter, the basic plus, and the professional plus. These are all Jobson product packages. They range from $50 up to $600. That's US dollars, right? Now, if you're a guest here today, to see this chart, what you do is go to the website of the person who invited you here today and go to the purchase page, Buy Jobson. And the product features in every one, I'm not going to cover all of these because we've already gone through it. You know, every package has the Jobson social network, the unlimited free members, unlimited game players. They receive all of that free stuff and all of that, right? What I am going to cover in the product features is the differences between the packages and why we recommend, like we've got 2 great low startup entries for people all around the world. We believe people all around the world can afford $50 or $125. That's why these packages, we're looking to make the world a better place, and we wanted to make the entry level affordable for anyone. So there's no excuses, you know, people saying I can't afford it. Anyone can afford these, right? And we're going to share with you why we recommend the 125 basic over the 50. All of the packages offer great value and are great, but we're just going to tell you the significant benefits of that. And we'll also mention why this is our most popular package and why we recommend it's definitely the best way to get started if you can see this is something you want to do and you can afford it. Now, the good news is no matter what package you purchase, you can upgrade to any of the other packages. Like if you purchase the 50, to upgrade to the other levels and to get access to the product and increase your ownership level, you would just pay the difference between the packages. However, very important to note that until you do upgrade, the additional product value and the revenue sources you don't have access to them until you do upgrade. Make sense? So these are the product features, and then in the other part of the chart are the income features, the revenue sources. Because as we've mentioned, when you buy a Yobson product package, you become a Yobson owner, and it allows you the opportunity to represent the complete Yobson product line and participate in our revenue sharing program. And when you buy one, you will either be seen as a starter Yobson owner, a basic Yobson owner, basic plus, or professional plus. And the income sources or revenue sources that are available to you are determined by what ownership level you're at. So let's talk a little bit about, firstly, why we recommend the basic over the starter and the differences. So the basic package in the product difference has access to the social networking branding, where you can use that to brand to all of your free members on the social network. You need to be at least at that basic level to have that. And at the basic level or higher, it opens up additional revenue sources. For example, you know that social point revenue when your free members are spending money in the avatar store? You need to at least be at that basic level to qualify for that. The affiliate part of the advertising commission, level 1 and level 2, you need to be at least at the basic level to qualify for that. So that is, obviously that's lucrative. And then the value in product, that's why we recommend, if you can afford it, to get started at that basic level so you've got those additional benefits. Does that make sense? Now with the 600 Pro Plus, the reason that we'd recommend that if you want the best way to get started, this is it. Now here are the reasons why. If you're paying $600 US, you want to get some value. Well, just imagine if you had a chance to brand yourself, your company, on Candy Crush or Clash of Clans, those popular games out there. Well, that's what the Yobson Pro Plus package of the complete mobile games branding. You've got the access to that, and only the Pro Plus has the complete mobile games branding. The other packages you can brand on one of our games, but now the complete mobile games branding is included in the Pro Plus package. That cost alone, just for that one feature, all the other stuff's in the package, but just that one feature, it's worth it. Now, as a Pro Plus owner, we open up all the revenue sources for you. So you need to be at the Pro Plus level to earn from the matching leadership matching bonus levels 1, 2, and 3. Very lucrative revenue source. One-time mega cash bonuses where you can get a $3,000 cash bonus up to $1 million cash bonus. Monthly lifestyle and leadership bonuses. You need to be at that Pro Plus level. Now, as I mentioned, you can also earn from Bubble Champion Affiliate Commission Level 1 from all the packages. However, you need to be at the Pro Plus if you really want to tap into that mobile games, because Level 2 Bubble Champion, you need to be Pro Plus, and all of our other mobile games, you need to be at that Pro Plus level. That's why it offers the most value in product and the most opens up all the revenue sources and sets you up for success. That's why we recommend this as getting started as the best way. If you're looking for a low entry or you just want to put your toe in the water, then do the 125 basic. And if you're a guest here today, we'd suggest you get back to the person who invited you to this webinar, select the best package for you and get started. Now, that is the end of the first part of this webinar, the Yobson Business Webinar. Now, what we do have, we got some very special getting started training that we're going to cover on this special webinar. And if you can stay, even if you're a guest, we don't mind if you've already bought the package or you haven't. We're not like that. We're not trying to, say you have to buy before you can come to our training. We're more than happy for you to stay and then stay for this training to learn how you do this, and to prove, because I want to prove to you that anyone anywhere in the world can do this. Okay, so if you can stay and you want to, you're quite welcome to. But just before I go into the getting started training, which is really specific for Yobson owners, I'm going to talk to you about how very quickly you can get a part-time income for yourself from the first week in the business if you want to, and a very exciting way on how to do that and how you can have a system working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But what I want to do, I just want to ask one of the leaders we've got here with us today. This person's a very special friend of mine. And then at the end of the getting started, I'll ask another one of our leaders to talk. But this lady has over 25 years experience in the network marketing industry. She's very successful, and she's got a wonderful Jobson business growing all around the world. And she always makes a lot of sense, and I know she's very excited about Jobson and the Jobson business and how it's never been better positioned. Smart Media, the company and the developer of Jobson, and Jobson itself has never been better positioned to go out and create an opportunity to live the lifestyle of your dreams. This lady's name is Carol. She lives in Sydney, Australia. Carol, are you there? And what would you like to share with our members today?
Thank you so much, Stephen. Well, I don't know how much sense I'm going to make at this hour of the morning, and how you do it, I have absolutely no idea. But welcome, everybody. Great to see you all here. Gee, you know, what we've got here, I think, is absolutely amazing. There's so many updates coming out every day now on the products and so on. And so many more things happening. I can just see this year as being a phenomenal year for us in this business. As far as the business is concerned, you know, our marketplace is everybody. Anybody who's got the internet. It doesn't matter if it's only on a smartphone. You know, a lot of people now only have a smartphone. They don't have a computer. It doesn't matter. We you know, it's for absolutely everybody. And Stephen is about to mention a little bit about the pay plan. As far as I'm concerned, this is the most lucrative pay plan I have seen. And if you can't make money with this, then I guess you're not trying too hard, because it really is sensational. Look, I'm not good at talking at this time of our Stephen, so I'm going to hand it back to you, and you're going to make much more sense than I am, so hand it over. Thanks. Bye.
Well, thanks very much, Carol, and we do appreciate that. I just, you know, that helped me to set up the next slide presentation and the Getting Started training. So I really do appreciate that. And what we're going to cover in this Getting Started training is the 4 most important questions your prospects need answered before they're going to join. We're going to answer those questions, and we're going to share with you a system on that does it for you, and it works for you 24/7 on answering those questions. And we're also going to share with you a hypothetical example on how it's simple for you to very quickly be able to be earning a part-time income. In fact, our goal with the Lifestyle Rockstars team, which is who we are, and every member who joins with us, we're the Lifestyle Rockstars team, we wanted to create a system that helps everyone very quickly to be earning that part-time income. Now, Lifestyle Rockstars may seem like an unlikely name for a community of people like us and like you. And really, we are just all ordinary people wanting to have a better life for ourselves, our loved ones, and perhaps others in the world who could use a break, a leg up, and a fighting chance. We could tell you about our years of experience. We could tell you about our passion and our commitment to your success in whatever it is you want to achieve. But we think it is better to let you know that here, you're not alone, that even rock stars were once ordinary folk like us whose talent was discovered, who were given a fighting chance, a leg up, in a sometimes ruthless world of competition and struggle. We are all lifestyle rock stars. We all deserve to have what our hearts desire. You have just finally found a place, a home, where you are safe to explore and achieve your dreams. You've got a whole community there to support you and work with you. That's our commitment to everyone who's part of our community. Now, you may have heard the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. And our experience has proven to us that no matter how large your team becomes, whether you've got 10 in your team, 100, 1,000 or 100,000 and more, I'll guarantee you at least 80% of your team will be part-time when they're getting started. They'll already have things like work commitments, job commitments. They'll be busy. They'll have social commitments, family commitments. So they'll have limited time. We need to be able to cater to those people. They're going to make up the bulk of your network. With this in mind, we understood the need to design a system which catered for them as well as those that are able to give more time to their business. Does that make sense? I see a lot of people in the home-based business industry, they try to get everyone to teach them the university and teach them everything before the person gets started and gets that initial success. It's so important to have a system that can cater to someone who's only got a few hours a week in the beginning. And your system, that's what your system has to work. It has to be able to work for someone who's only got a few hours. And then all of a sudden you've created magic, and that's what we have. You see, the system needs to answer the 4 most important questions that your prospects need answered before they'll join. What are those questions? Well, you know, we've probably got prospects still here with us now. And I can tell you, if someone comes to you with a business, let me ask you, does this make sense? You're going to go, well, what is it? How many times have you been asked that question? What is it? How do you answer that? How does it work? How do you answer that? And the more you open your mouth and talk, the more you're talking you're out of the business. What would they have to do to make money? And the biggest question is, can I do it? If you don't answer these questions to their satisfaction, they probably won't join. And sometimes when you answer them, if you answer these first 3, they might then think they can't do it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're really good, you know, I can tell you when I got started in this industry, I'd be there and I could explain what it is and how does it work and what they'd have to do to make money. And then they'd say, hey, Stephen, that sounds great, but I don't think I can do that. I know you'll be successful, but I can't do it. I had talked myself out of the business. I realised that you need a system. Why is McDonald's one of the most successful hamburger places? They don't sell the best hamburgers. They've got a system that a teenager can go into and they can run the whole operation. Multi-million operation and a teenager can run it. Why? They've got a system. Well, we've got a system. We've got the Lifestyle Rockstar system. We've got a website that you can just send people to. This is the website. And the system's going to do all the work for you. It's going to answer all the questions. It's going to answer those 4 most important questions. So let's go in and talk to you about how it does that. So when your visitors come to your website and they opt in, meaning they've got a 2-minute advertisement which is designed to get them to opt into your contact manager system, and then they land on what we call the sales pages. This is going to do all the work for you. And the first page in the menu is the business page. This is going to earn what is Jobson, how does it work. The first video, there's 4 videos on this page, and the first one is what we call the introduction. In 6 minutes, this introduces them to the concept of how you can give money or give something away for free and make money from it. It really goes into the value of what you're giving away for free. And then it invites them to go to the next video, and it automatically plays the 4 videos. That's what it's geared to do, or they can select them down here. The Jobson video talks to them about how by becoming a Jobson owner they can participate in the revenue sharing program and all the value that's included in those Jobson product packages, how it's a list building system and how the company's covering all those freebie costs, the ongoing freebie costs, and then how it's an advertising and branding system. So it does all of those answers for you. You don't need to answer it. If someone asks you a question, you can send your prospect straight to the video to answer it. Then that's 5 minutes. Then they go to the next video, which is the money video. In 4 minutes, we explain the 4 different revenue sources. The system does that on your behalf. And then the last video goes for 5 minutes, and that's the getting started video. What's the difference between the Jobson product packages? So what is it and how does it work? You don't need to answer these questions. You just get your prospects to go to this, and this will answer all of their questions. And then right at the end of the video, we share with them how they can select this button, go straight to your smart media purchasing page and buy a Yobson, and they're automatically in your business. The system's done all of that for you, and it's doing that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Hey, I don't know about you, but I love the fact that I can be sleeping, I can be down the beach, I can be playing golf, I can be on holidays, and the system does so much more than that. Now, what about questions 3 and 4? Well, then as they go through the system, see how we've got the team page, they can continue the tour, and the marketing system page. So as they're experiencing the tour themselves and they get to the system page, now all of a sudden we've just answered what would they have to do and can I do it? Because anyone can invite someone to a website and then just close their mouth, they don't have to talk. That's why this system is so powerful. Any system can work, but if you want to create massive duplication, if you want to get where imagine you get a new business member. What say you're a Yobson owner today and you've got someone on this webinar and they go and join the business. Well, from the moment they purchase their Yobson and they purchase this system, now this system does cost money, okay? And I've heard jokingly people say, well, not jokingly, some of them were serious, saying, we're selling this system so we can make money. Get a life. Get a life, will you? Really. The question is not how, can you afford this system? My question to you is, can you afford not to have it? If you're serious about your Yobson business, how are you going to answer those 4 questions? What system do you have in place? And I will guarantee you it's not as good as this one. That's my personal opinion. I don't mind if you buy the system or not. Now, it's not going to cost you hundreds or thousands of dollars. With a range where you can get a free trial right on this website when you go to the person who invited you here today. If you're a Yobson owner, just get back to, Andrew Eaton or Carol or Anita, and they can share with you exactly how you can get started with this system. And you can get a 10-day free trial. You can try it out for yourself. And then, but with Mac, it's not us you're paying the money to, it's the company. We've teamed up with a professional company to put this system together for us. They've been helping network marketing companies and direct sales companies and network marketing leaders in companies all around the world for over a decade very successfully. So we really chose a company that we knew would match what we were looking for. And it's $20 a month, and you get so much more. You can also purchase leads. So if we've got lead generation training, there's leads that you can purchase through this system, and so much more. So it answers them. Now let me show you a quick example. Your role would be, once you've got the system, is to give out this website. It's a great looking website, at least I think it is, and make money from a free giveaway product. This is the first of our funnels and the marketplace is people who go online looking to make money. We will also have a page which is all about to attract free members, and we'll also have one for non-profit organisations and for businesses, but we don't have them as yet. We do have this. And then they've got a 2-minute sizzle video, and then they opt in. Now, once they opt in to your system, the system automatically goes to work for you. The person who has opted in receives the first of a series of emails, autoresponders we call them, designed to provide them with the information necessary to buy a Yobson from you. So the system's doing the work for you. You, the site owner, you receive a notification email. You can even have it set up to your phone so it sends you an SMS with their contact details. So you know every time someone comes to your website and opts in. And every time they go back to your website, you know that. The visitor's contact details are entered into your contact manager system, which does all of the sorting, does everything for you. You can have it all in categories, whatever you want. That's all done. And they're taken through the tour. Now, the tour, as I mentioned, was the business page and what we just went through. And it answers those 4 questions. Now, the people you're inviting can be people you know. We've even got a tell a friend system. Or, as Andrew says, and I love what he says, say as little as possible to as many people as possible, and then invite them to a website. When they say, what is it? How does it work? Say, just go to my website. It'll answer all the questions. Isn't it nice to know you can do that? Done. And then you can follow up with them, and their questions are answered. And many times you'll find that they've already purchased, they've already joined before you follow up, because the system's done such a great job. But we've also got lead generation where you can purchase leads, all of it. So it's available for you. Now, I'm going to go into an income example now. And this is done, it's a hypothetical training. It's for training purposes for all our Yobson owners. Now, I need to do a few disclaimers. By law, I need to cover this. We make no guarantees of income, and each person's income will be determined by their own personal efforts. Any income examples we use in this demonstration are not an example of a typical income for Yobson owners. In our example, we have only taken into account 2 of the many income streams available to Yobson owners. And we've used the Pro Plus package simply because this is a training, and the Pro Plus package is the one that opens up all the revenue sources. Does that make sense? Now, the numbers and averages mentioned may differ for each person. However, even though they do vary, the example clearly shows if you follow the system laid out, the results will come. The numbers and the averages will just be different. Does that make sense? So let's talk a little bit about the law of averages. The job is to invite people to your website, your capture page, right? The system goes to work for you. Let's say you've got a minimum of 1 person or more going through that tour, the business page. The system's going to generate 1 Yobson product sale per week from that. 1 person a day, 1 per week. Now, that generates a direct sales bonus. Now, if it was a starter package they purchased, you've earned $20. The basic $25, up to $150 with the Pro Plus. And there's no limits to how many the system will sell for you. You just decide how many people do you want to invite. And you can invite as many as you like. You can be purchasing leads and have them all loaded into your system. And the system's doing it all for you. Now, right from week 1, it's possible for you to be earning a part-time income because of that. Every person who buys the product package, you earn a direct bonus. So you're already earning. If they purchase the Pro Plus, that'd be $150. 1 Pro Plus, $150 a week. $100 to $200 a week can change people's lives all around the world. That's significant. You've now got yourself a solid foundation to build your business from. I was fortunate in another company to be able to build an income where I was earning over $30,000 a week. And the maximum you could earn from the team sales in 2 teams was $20,000 a week. And I was already earning over $30,000 a week, and a lot of people in that business were going out saying, hey, come and learn how you can earn $20,000 a week. And yet they weren't earning it. I was, and yet I was going out and sharing with people and saying, hey, I've got a system how you can earn $200 to $300 a week. I understood the importance even at that time, that the biggest thing you want to do, if you're looking to make a lifestyle type income to me is something where you have the freedom to do what you want when you want. And for all of us, that could be different depending on what your desires are. But having that freedom to live the lifestyle that you want, because it's not just about the money, it's having the time to be able to also enjoy it, that lifestyle type income, and knowing that you've got the security that it just continues to come in. The way to get that is to have a system that helps people to get to $100, $200, $300 a week very quickly. That's a solid foundation that then they can use that as their foundation and launching pad to achieve whatever they want. And many of them will just be happy earning that, just happy to do that, and that builds your foundation. So imagine if you follow our system and it produced 1 Pro Plus retail sale each week over 12 weeks. You would have earned $1,800 in that 12 weeks, and you'd have 12 new team members. These are your team that you can leverage, and they follow the system, and all of a sudden we all benefit, right? The other great news is, as we mentioned, the Yobson product packages include the team sales. So let's talk about that. Now, those team sales points, 30 for the starter, 100 for the basic, 200 for the Basic Plus, and 450. Here's how it works. You don't need to know this. The system does it all for you. And When you purchase a Yobson product package, you go into the team sales computer system. Everyone has two teams, and the computer searches your two teams to infinite levels, looking for the points. It doesn't matter who created the points. You earn from them. And every time you have a total of 900 points, well, 900 points is two of those packages. But you need to have a minimum of 300 in either team. You earn a team sales cycle bonus of $50 at the Pro Plus level. Now, the points count no matter who makes the sale. That creates teamwork. That creates leverage. Now, if you're 12 team members, you know how you had those 12 sales. Imagine they follow the system the same as you do and make 12 sales each. Why wouldn't they, right? That would give you 156 Yobson product sales. You've gone out and made one sale a week and they've done the same. That's it. We're not going on forever. You'd have 156 team members and 156 Yobson product team sales. Every Yobson product package creates team sales points and you get paid on these points. Even though your system only made 12 retail sales for you, you get paid on all of them, the whole 156. And if they were all Pro Plus packages, you would have earned 3,900 in team sales bonuses. So let's quickly summarise that hypothetical. What we're saying is you invite people to your website. Can you do that? I don't know. It sounds pretty easy to me. What would you do? Well, have you got a phone? Can you send a text message? Could you send a text message just saying, hey, check out my new website with your website link? Could you send an email to everyone in your email? Hey, check out my new website with your website link. And if they ask you any questions, say, go to the website. It answers them all. Hey, could you go onto your social network and say, check out my new website? You're getting the point, right? Could you go onto Skype? Could you call people up? Check out my new website. And any time they ask you a question, the worst thing you can do is when they say, what is it or how does it work, answer it. That's the worst thing you can do. The way you answer the question is you say, hey, are you in front of your computer? Are you in front of your mobile device? Go and do this and get them to watch the video to answer that question. That's why you should go through the tour as many times as you need to so you know where the questions are answered. It's pretty simple. Invite people. Minimum of one person takes the tour. The system generates one sale a week. You earn a direct bonus on each sale. Over 12 weeks, you have 12 team members. They do the same. The hypothetical was built on the Pro Plus package, $150 a week. That's $1,800 in 12 weeks in direct bonuses, $3,900 in team sales cycle bonuses. You've earned $5,700 in 12 weeks. Not a bad part-time income. Now, here's the bad news. I promise you, I'll guarantee you, it will not happen exactly like this. It won't. And every person's numbers will vary depending on variables. But what we do know is this. The more people you send and through this system, the Lifestyle Rockstars tour, the greater success you will have and the more money you'll earn. We know that. By following this system, you will have created a solid foundation to create anything your heart desires. You will have created a system that no matter who you talk to, you could talk to someone who hates sales, who hates network marketing, someone who's tried it before and it hasn't worked for them. The system is going to actually attract people to you because you've got the system. It's going to add value to your business because you've got the system. How much is that worth to you? I don't know. To me, it's a no-brainer. The question I ask myself, and I pay for the system like everyone else, even though me and several of us spent, 10 to 12 hours a day designing it and putting all the story and everything else together. We still need to pay for all of these incredible resources of replicating so that it's for every one of you. And if we could have given it to you for free, we would. You know that. What did we do with Yobson Global Team? You could go and use it all for free, but it wasn't replicating. For us to have the contact manager, the leads training, the lead generation training, and having it so that it goes straight to your Yobson website, there needs to be a cost, and we all need to, and that's a business expense. But my question to you is, what will it cost you if you don't have the system? How are you going to answer those questions? So, imagine this. Imagine if you could earn what you could earn if everyone followed the system and had that system and they achieved the same result. What about if you only made one Yobson product sale a month instead of each week? What if it was only one a month and those people did exactly the same? Think about that. Do you know your little part-time business at the end of your first year would have generated 8,190 Yobson product sales in your team? You would have only made, the system would have made 12 sales for you, one a month over a year. But your income is based on all of the team sales, 8,190. Imagine what that would be. And remember, our hypothetical is based on the power of teamwork and the passive income that can just keep coming in for you week after week, week after week. That's what we're all looking for, right? And our hypothetical example was based on the direct bonuses and the team sales bonuses. We didn't even go into the matching bonuses that are paid from the product packages, the leadership bonuses. We didn't even touch on them. We didn't even touch on the advertising revenue, and we didn't even touch on the games revenue. When people go to your free members go to the Apple store and they're buying like they buy from Candy Crush or Clash of Clans, when they're buying from our games that they download for free from the Apple and Google store, you earn 25% on all of your free members and the free members they refer. You also get 100% match income on what your personally sponsored Yobson owners earn on all of their free members. And that's the same in the social point revenue. We didn't even touch on that in our example. Imagine what that could be for you. So that's the end of the Let's Getting Started. Now, what we've covered for you today, let's just quickly summarise and then I'll introduce you to Andrew. What we've covered for you here today is really how you can have a business that can be providing you very quickly with hundreds of dollars a week, and where it's possible to generate thousands of dollars or a lifestyle type income. It really just comes back to you and what do you want. So, you know, and if you're a guest here today, all you need to do is make sure that you get back to the person who invited you here. I can tell you that we do have another webinar that is timed for our US and Canadian marketplace. Now, for all Yobson owners on here and our guests, the great thing about this is you don't have to be even on the webinar. You can invite guests from all around the world. Like it might be getting close to 10 o'clock at night for you in South Africa, for example. So it's nearly time for you to go to sleep. But you might have people in the United States that you know. You can invite them to our webinar that's happening at 6 p.m. Los Angeles time in a few hours from now. You can invite them to that and we'll do all the work for you. That's the Lifestyle Rockstars team. That's what we're about, right? And you don't need to purchase the system to be part of the team. And we will be putting up a team site like we have with Yobson Global Team, but that's going to take a little bit more time. And as I mentioned, we are putting some other sales funnels together to attract free members, to attract non-profit organisations and also businesses. What I'd like to do to wrap up this webinar is firstly make sure and thank each of you for being here. And I'm going to quickly introduce you to one of the top leaders, and he's a great bloke to boot. He's a family man. I consider him a very good friend, and I've got a huge respect for where he's already come from in the industry and where he's going to. And I believe he will build one of the biggest, if not the biggest businesses with this company. And that's my good friend Andrew Eaton in South Africa. Andrew, are you there?
I am indeed, Stephen. Can you guys hear me?
Certainly can, Andrew.
Super. Well, first of all, Stephen, thank you so much for a really good webinar, fantastic webinar. I'm so excited that we've started them off again, and I know there's some special things we're going to be doing over the next couple of months, and very exciting times. I know we've got on this webinar both Yobson owners as well as people checking the business out for the first time. And I'd really like to just address the people checking the business out for the first time first off. So, you know, this is what's happened to me is, I'm going to cut a long story short, but, you know, 2010, I was coming out of a rather bad patch in my life. I had an IT business which had gone bankrupt. I was pretty broke. Needed to find money, I needed to really take charge of my life again, and found out my little daughter was autistic, and just wanted to give her the best that I could in her little life, and realized I needed to take charge. The problem was I had no money to take control of over my life, so I needed to find something that an average guy like myself could do at a very low risk, and that could potentially not only change his life, but obviously, my daughter's and my family's life. And so wearing my entrepreneurial hat, I started looking around, and I decided to look for an online business, because I believed, I didn't want a business that where I was restricted by location, stock, territory. I wanted something that was infinitely scalable globally at the touch of a button, no stock and digital products. And Smart Media and Jobson gave me that opportunity at a very, very small risk. I'm not sure about you, but to me, $600 is not a big risk. So got started in 2011, launched it in South Africa. Within the first month, I'd made almost $2,000. 6 months later, I quit my job, and I've been doing it full time ever since. My life has changed for the better. It's been an incredible journey. I've met some wonderful people. I've been mentored by some phenomenal people as well. I've grown, and it's really been a great journey for me. And if I could encourage you guys looking at this business for the first time now, don't overanalyze. Just go and do it. We're in the middle of a trend. We're right at the start of a trend. The biggest trends in the history of mankind is the internet, and the biggest trend on the internet are games and social media. We take advantage of that and let an average guy like me make money out of it, and that's just phenomenal. If you ask me, it's profound. John Paul Getty, one of the wealthiest men that ever lived, he said, if you want to make money, find a trend and go and stand in front of it like you're going to stand in front of a train. So all you really need to do is find a trend. We've got one, and come stand in front of the train with us. The train's going with or without you. So that's my story. Life-changing really over the last 3 years. And but what I'd like to say to you if you're checking the business out is you're probably asking yourself, is it really this simple? I've answered to you emphatically yes, particularly with what we've now launched with Lifestyle Rockstars. All you really need to do is point people to where they can find information. And like Stephen said, Lifestyle Rockstars answers all 4 questions that most people are asking themselves. And if you can point people in that direction and get them onto a webinar, onto a telephone call with someone who knows what they're talking about, well, you can start the business. The second question you're probably asking yourself is, look, are people really making money? Well, emphatically, yes. I could quote some numbers which I'm not really allowed to on a public webinar, but there's some people making really big numbers in this business. And certainly me, you've got to ask yourself, how could a guy like me be doing this first full time after 3 years? This is all I do. So there are definitely people making money, not only in South Africa, but globally. Stephen will tell you that, he is a man who in other network marketing businesses is a seven-figure dollar income earner a year. We've got to ask himself, what's he doing with this business if it wasn't working? And the third question you're probably asking yourself is, well, can you do it? So my question to you is, well, my answer to you is emphatically, once again, yes, but ask yourself this question. Can you send people to the site by saying, well, can you say as little as possible by sending people to a site like Lifestyle Rockstars, to as many people as you can, and then put them in front of where they can find the information? Very simple. If you can do that, if you can answer that, the answer to your question is, if you can do it, is emphatically yes. So that's what I've got to say to the people checking out the business, to those people, to the Jobson owners looking at this, guys, you'd be crazy not to be using this as a platform. Absolutely crazy, in my opinion. We're looking at, my gut feel, not my gut feel. I pretty much know that the people who use this platform and then follow our system properly and our training properly are going to see explosions in their business. So if you're checking out Lifestyle Rockstars as well, you guys can just email me and ask me how you can get involved with it, and I'll help you out in that. But Stephen, thank you so much for the webinar tonight. Carol, thanks for your input. Always great to hear your input there. And guys, this is the start of something absolutely gigantic. And you guys could, people got a choice. They can watch it happen, or they can get on the train and make it happen with us. I hope it's the latter. Thanks, Stephen.
Thank you very much, Andrew. And let me finish this webinar by saying thank you to each of you. We've taken up an hour of your time. And in that webinar, we shared with you the Jobson business and how you can give something away for free and you can make money from it. We covered that in the first 30 minutes of the webinar, and you heard from Carol there. Then we've gone on, we've taken a step further. We thought we'd take some extra time, and I want to congratulate each of you for staying. For all of you that stayed for the second half, the getting started part of the webinar, and now we've covered exactly how the system works and how you can go out and build for yourself a part-time business that can pay you hundreds of dollars a week to thousands of dollars a week to a lifestyle type income. Whatever you can imagine for yourself, whatever lifestyle you want is possible with this business model and using this system. If you're a guest today, make sure you get back to the person who invited you here. Get your questions answered and then come and join us. Come and join our community. We will embrace you as a member, as a friend, and our goal will be to support you in whatever your goals are. And if you do have any, if you're a Yobson owner or you're a guest and you want to know more about the system or how do you get it, you want to test it for yourself, then just contact Andrew, or you can contact Carol, Anita, or you can contact me, just let us know and we'll give you all of those details. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today. Let's go and share Yobson with the world. 2015 is the chance for us to really start to break some records. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you next time. Bye for now, everyone.